This3DLife.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to This3DLife, episode number 56. Sorry, I've blasted myself in the fucking ears with... Is my fucking microphone... I feel like shit is fucked up.
Is shit fucked up?
No, is everybody's mic on?
Yeah.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, everybody's mic's on. I can fucking hear that.
All right, like that.
All right. Let's fucking do this. My name is Nick Cascarella. And sitting across the way from me, the lovely Shauna O.
Hello.
And sitting right next to her, manning his position,
Sexy Steve Broderick.
ooh. All right. How's everybody doing today? Are we doing good? Are we?
I am fucking exhausted.
Yeah, we're in the
Doing some
videos.
rearranging.
Yeah, the videos and stuff, like the video for the podcast and the Let's Plays won't look much different. But for us,
It's a world of difference.
Yeah, in our living situation, this is a world of difference. We've designated this room to just.
It was our living room and recording room. Now it's just our recording room.
Yeah, so it was a fucking nightmare.
It sounds like I'm seeing accordion.
Accordion room.
Yeah, I mean, we used to hang out with Weird Al down there. Or here.
Dude, I listened to it. He was on the radio the other day.
Was he on NPR?
No, but I think he was doing his rounds because he's getting ready to do world tour for that record that came out last year.
Awesome. I'll be there.
I would fucking go. Like, Weird Al holds. I have a list of people who are my I guess you would heroes. Would you?
Influences?
Influences, heroes,
Idols?
Yeah, in some I would but in a weird fucking way, Weird Al is high on that list. Dude, because
So is Howard Stern.
Howard
right?
Stern is
Kevin
number
Smith.
one. Howard Stern, really, I fucking love him. But
Kevin Smith is on that
Kevin
list.
Smith and
Blake Shelton, the country artist.
Right. That's who he's modeling his look
I
after.
forgot that was a big one. Blake Shelton.
fuck you, god damn it.
Dude, you look like every shitty country star right now.
Last week it was fucking harsh. I got harshed by you two, and it appears that this week is going to continue that way.
Don't you have some sort of shirt that has gold lame on it or something, or some sort of sparkly banner of American flag that you could be wearing right now?
You suck so bad.
Dirk's Bentley.
But yeah, I would love to go see Weird Al. Should we maybe try and go?
Yeah, if tickets are not
outrageous
reasonably priced, yeah, I'll definitely go. That'd be cool.
We'll see.
I mean, it'll be us and then a bunch of 15-year-olds because that's
I don't even think so because I feel like it's gonna be just a bunch of people our age.
Yeah.
Who were
it's
this was
a
because
generational
I don't
thing.
feel like I don't think his reach.
But I
is
mean,
that of the younger
wasn't
people
this last record? It was the first comedy record to ever debut at number one on the
now. No, it
charts?
can't be right.
I'm pretty sure.
Was it?
Yeah.
Can you look that up real quick.
I'll fact check. What the fuck is going on?
It's a disaster. This episode has started off to be a disaster. I thought that the microphones are fucked up. You want to know what it is? Fuck, I figured it out. We moved all the shit out of this room, and now there's a fucking echo in this room.
Yeah, there's nothing to dampen the sound.
All right, this will be a fucking learn. I can hear it a little bit.
The acoustics are great.
I mean...
Cathedral
What's
ceilings.
this last album called?
Something fun.
Mandatory
fun. Because this is the mandatory world tour or something like that.
Okay.
He's put out so many records.
Yeah, dude, 14 or something.
Yeah.
When he signed his record.
It was his 14th. Good job, babe.
When he signed his deal, it was a 10-record deal, and he was like, "There's no way I'm ever gonna make 10 records," and now he's on 14. Yeah. So what's the deal?
It won a Grammy Award for Best Comedy.
It's his first album to ever chart.
Is that what it is?
His first one. It debuted at number 1, but it's not the first comedy album because there was you gotta remember Robin Williams put out comedy albums,
right.
Eddie Murphy put out comedy albums, and they're bigger than Weird Al.
Well, to some.
To most.
Yeah, even to me.
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Was I right?
Nick's right.
No way. Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Weird Al
Go fuck
Yankovic
yourself.
gets first number 1 album on Billboard 200 with Mandatory Fun.
It's his.
Stop.
I'm the fucking best.
No.
I was doing Victory
Oh,
Dance.
it's his
and that's what I
first.
was saying. It's his first number 1. He's been on the charts for. I was gonna say that's not. There's been so many other comedy albums.
Since Alan Sherman's My Son the Nut.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
What year was that in?
1963.
Damn.
Wow, so they didn't debut at number 1. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. People weren't really.
I mean, people were really hyped on this record, and honestly, he like other songs of his in the past, in his like kind of like lull where he kind of like disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah.
He didn't really utilize the internet,
And now he has.
and now he like did a big release, like co-release thing on Nerdist.com and stuff, which like really helped.
That's cool.
How did we get here?
Yeah, let's get back to the meat and biscuits.
Yeah,
Of it.
let's move
We're doing
on.
biscuits today?
We might have biscuits.
Cornbread?
Hash browns.
Ooh, I love hash
They're
browns.
so
All right.
good.
Shauna, lead the way.
We played Shovel Knight. That's about it. Bye.
Shovel Knight's good.
I like Shovel Knight. What do you think, Steve?
I like it a lot, but it's like so goddamn frustrating.
It's hard.
Like, it literally makes me want to pull out what little hair I have left.
Yeah, I mean, it totally like draws from like Mega Man and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to be that difficult. But I
It's
mean, this
super
game's been
difficult.
out for a while, so like everyone already knows about Shovel Knight. The game is fucking good,
Besides me,
except Steve, who is
I've
new.
never heard of it before.
But yeah, when this goes up, your Let's Play went up yesterday. So
Yes.
hopefully people saw how good you are at the game.
Yeah. It's,
Very talented.
to say the least.
All right.
We'll let you check that out.
So, you know, every week in this crazy world of ours, there's tons of fucking news, and some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it's ugly. This segment is the good, the bad, and the ugly. Shauna, hit me with the good.
Marvel Telltale has been announced.
Tight. I'm a big Telltale fan.
They're announcing so much stuff that I'm starting to get nervous.
It is a little...
Like they're taking on too much.
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're getting
so-
at?
Well, because the thing is, they can't just stop The Walking Dead.
right.
So The Walking Dead's still going. When was the last time The Wolf Among Us was released?
They finished that first season.
So it's
But I think
There's
that,
more?
I think they are done with the
With Wolf?
I think that's done. I don't think they're doing a season 2 of that.
Are they doing another Fable?
a different one?
Yeah.
Like in the Fables universe? I don't know.
That's weird that they just released.
But they're in the
one
middle of Game of Thrones.
Thrones.
They're in the middle of Tales from the Borderlands.
season. Right.
They
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're doing that.
Story mode Minecraft.
they announced the Minecraft one.
They have that partnership with Lionsgate that no one knows what that is.
What that is.
The movie company?
Yeah.
Really?
About
Yeah.
transforming one of their IPs,
Franchises.
Yeah, into
Wow. It'll probably be Saw.
How sick would that be?
that would actually
That would be
How tight would that be,
Steve.
right? How tight?
was Lions or is that Legendary?
That's Lionsgate, dude.
He's-
Twisted Pictures, Lionsgate.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
Bro.
You know, Saw wouldn't be a bad.
There's 8 movies. There's 8
Wow,
movies in the
Steve,
can.
that was a fucking good one.
And they could
Yeah.
really save that franchise.
Right, like bring life back to where people obviously like if they were to have continued to release a Saw movie every Halloween, they would still draw big numbers.
Yeah.
because it's like the perfect Halloween. It's just
It's a
like,
fun Halloween movie.
right. It's
Yeah.
just like
Some of those movies are good.
super gory.
First
We
four.
went back and we
Honestly, the
watched
first four
one
also.
random one, like
And it-
towards the end, and we were like, "Wow, this movie's fucking good."
Yeah.
I recently watched all the first 4 on Netflix.
Yeah.
And the first 4, in my opinion, are great. The 5th one is where it starts to get like outrageous.
I think the 8th one is the one that we watched, and we're like,
The 8th one. Oh my god, there's how many are there?
"There's
10?
8."
There might be 8. She might be right. I think there's 8. There might be 8.
Let me look.
I know that they made like a 3D one and they made it like got a little intense.
Oh my god.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay,
7.
there's 7.
The last one is Saw 3D. Maybe that's the one. I don't know. We saw one of the later ones
And we
recently, and we were really impressed with it.
I don't remember.
What was cool about that franchise for like literally the first 4 was the continuity of the story.
Right. That
5 was when it got real weird,
Yes,
right?
that's
5
what-
was the one where it was like it just followed like lawyers
Yeah,
and like
it-
court
it
cases,
was
and you were
just-
like, wait,
it was just weird.
no one got tortured in this movie. 3 is the one where they're in the house.
Set
That's
2.
the second one.
I hate that one
Because she
it
falls in
freaks
that
me.
pit of
Yeah,
needles.
it
That's
freaks.
the worst one.
It's
That's like
so gross. One's great because it's just the
rewatching
2
one-
of them.
Yeah, rewatching 1, you're like, whoa! Like this movie was so cool when it came out. It was
Yeah,
so.
I saw
cool.
3 with my dad.
It was just that wasn't in mainstream theaters. Movies like that
Yeah,
weren't in your Regal cinemas. Like
Yeah.
you didn't like go see movies like that, and then all of a sudden this movie was in your face.
another movie that had the potential to do that, but fell far from grace after the first one was Hostel.
Yeah.
The first
Hostel is very disturbing.
Yeah, it's awesome, and then Hostel 2 was just lame, and then Hostel 3 or whatever else they made was terrible. But that first movie was so sick.
Hostel went down the path that like Saw is like super lucky it never fell, which is like the like straight to TV movie Saw, that they like
made a short
nipped
film.
it. Did they? Mm-hmm. That they like nipped it in the butt and like ended it or whatever. I mean, the story got pretty convoluted towards the end there.
Yeah.
It was like, how is this guy still behind all these things? And he's been dead since like the third one. Spoilers on Saw, I guess.
Disclaimer, if you haven't seen any of the Saw movies right now, you're fucking up. Like, first one came out 11 years ago.
Yeah.
You're slipping.
Yeah.
Those movies made an estimated $873 million.
For horror movies, that's incredible.
Yeah.
But on a sliding scale of Saw to Fast and Furious 7,
which just...
Wait, no, 953, sorry.
Has Fast and Furious 7 eclipsed $1 billion yet?
Oh, yeah. Dude, it eclipsed $1 billion worldwide in the first 17 days.
That is so tight.
Dude, it's like in the top 10 highest grossing worldwide grossing films ever. I just read that the other day or today or something.
Can we get a box office performance
That's
review on this?
It's a fuck ton.
Okay.
We've got
$3 billion.
We've got a $3 billion. What?
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Damn, considering the first one, while amazing, only made $207 million.
Yeah.
And then to go from that to $3 billion, 3.7
Tokyo Drift
million.
only made 158.
That's crazy.
They pretty much thought the franchise was dead then.
Yeah. And they came back big with.
And me and Steven went on the hush hush, went and saw the fourth one.
And then we've been seeing them ever since.
All time worldwide? Yeah, it's the 10th highest grossing film of all time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's Fast
fucking nuts.
Furious 7 is number 5.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at total franchise. Yeah, you're right. Holy shit, that's 5th of all time. That's crazy. That's
Once
up there.
again, how did we get here?
I don't know. That's in the pantheon of the greats. I'm serious. I'm talking Avatar, Titanic, Avengers.
Avengers
Avengers is like
movie.
number 3.
No, I'm talking about just like the pantheon of like great box office. Not the actual movie itself.
That's wild. They made that much money.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
To be honest. Honestly, I love that.
Honestly,
franchise.
I love that franchise too. But they jumped from 760 million to well over $1 billion.
Yeah.
So you have to just assume it's because a lot of people went just to see how they handled Paul Walker.
That definitely had a lot. They had a lot of media buzz from that, for sure.
Which isn't a bad thing.
But also, if you look from the 4th one to the 7th one, they like have grown.
Yeah, but from 5 to 6, it was only 100 billion or million.
No, I was gonna say
it was only like the difference of 100
The
million.
movie made $100 billion. I just jump out the window.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So then to go from 700 million to like 1.6 billion is what I just read.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's a big jump.
No,
That's
it's
a
huge.
$1 billion jump.
Yeah.
That's a lot of racks.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Marvel Telltale. Tight.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit. But
Not on the rabbit hole on that one.
But anyway, and then they just announced Marvel, so that's like a whole nother.
Yeah, they're taking on a lot. I hope that they have the.
I mean, the Game of Thrones one isn't super interesting to me.
I mean, I think it's actually still a good Telltale game in the whole, but thus far, out of all of the Telltale games,
Season 1
nothing.
of Walking Dead is the best.
Dude, season 2 is just as good. Playing as
I only played
Clementine.
1.
Yeah.
Playing as Clementine is.
It's awesome, but season 1, like as like an experience, I think is the best. I'm fucking loving Tales from the Borderlands. Tales from the Borderlands is fucking awesome.
I know you are. I just watched you play it. I don't care to actually play it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Mad Max gameplay trailer. This is good. This is great.
All right. So the movie's coming out. I'm obviously super excited. Big fan of Mad Max since back in the day. Nathan Lake, dude.
That's a pull.
Yeah, that's a deep cut.
That's a deep cut.
Dude, that's like I'm 13 deep cut.
Yeah.
Dude, deeper cut. Mad Max was my Nana's favorite movie series.
Really?
Her number one favorite.
That's
R.I.P.
But
that's wild.
But
That's cool.
he, like, his dad was like, you guys gotta watch this. Because he was always like, he would show us all, like, kind of like weirder, culty kind of movies like
The Hills
that.
Have Eyes and I Spit on Your Grave.
Not I Spit on Your
you
Grave.
showed us that.
That was me.
But like, Dr.
Zhivago.
No. Of course, I'm like drawing blanks on all these things.
Oh, what's his name? The Marlon Brando movie where the island Dr. Moreau?
Yeah, that movie.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
And, but like shit like that.
Yeah.
But he was like, you gotta Pete. Road Warrior was the 1st one, right? And he was like, you gotta see this movie. It's fucking sick. And we were like, this is fucking sick.
No,
like,
it's so good.
Yeah, and then like, and I know like from Road Warrior to like to Beyond Thunderdome is like the franchise like totally went in.
Beyond Thunderdome is just so fucking good.
It's so sick, and I know like people are like Beyond Thunder, but it's like that movie's fucking sick.
Yeah, well, you can sit there and lie to my face that you don't like Beyond Thunderdome because that movie is so tight.
Yeah, like
Yo,
I love that.
Can we
franchise.
give it up for Tina Turner just murdering that role?
She did a great job a long time ago when that movie came out.
Yeah.
But all of them, Road Warrior, then Mad Max, then Beyond Thunderdome, all of them are awesome.
Yeah.
I love all those movies. And when a million years ago when they said they were making a new one, I was like, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, to go into the new film,
Fury Road,
which is a fucking, when they announced the title, I was like, that's sick.
It gets you hype.
Like,
It gets
because
you so
that's
hype.
such a fucking, like...
that latest trailer got me hype. The first trailer, remember, I was like
that. I like that.
the first trailer, I was like, lamb.
Yeah, the first trailer, I was kind of a little, like,
Yeah.
I was like, this could be good, but...
This could be Waterworld.
This could be
I was
fucking...
like,
yeah,
lame.
honestly, straight up, this could be Waterworld.
That's what I thought. I thought, like,
I
this
love
could be
Waterworld.
cool. Again, I really like Waterworld, too.
That's a Nana movie.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
Love Waterworld.
So was The Postman.
All right. But,
I digress.
when they... Alongside this, they've been saying, like, we're doing a Mad Max video game, blah, 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 blah. And the whole time...
It's completely unrelated.
Right.
What's
but,
cool?
But they kind of, like, the news was coming out at the same time.
Yeah, it's just like they're just giving Mad Max a breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, since the game got announced, I was like, I don't fucking care. Like, I was like, I love Mad Max, and I was like, the movie's gonna be sick, but
The announcement was whack.
yeah,
The
and
Mad Max announcement.
It made me think it was gonna be like a Twisted Metal game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
it's
like,
not.
I'm so hyped for this fucking game. Holy goddamn shit! Like,
It's not. It's like Shadow of Mordor with death vehicles.
with Twisted Metal in it.
Yeah.
Like
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like,
and it's like super open world.
and it looks like kind of like Batman Arkham.
Yeah,
Really?
Arkham Combat.
Shadow of
Yeah.
Mordor.
Shadow of Mordor is, but Steve didn't play that, so
You watched this fight though, right?
No, I don't think I ever did.
no. So it's like the same kind of combat
Yeah.
where like it's very quick, but you can like counter and boom, boom, boom and stuff. You're constantly like upgrading yourself, getting new fucking cool Mad Max armor.
That's sick.
And then you have your car, and
Can you upgrade that as well?
yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
sick.
you're like,
But you
going
have to
around-
find parts to.
That's
you have
even
to find
cooler.
like
Wow.
scrap
So you have
and
to like
like
scavenge and find them. That's
yeah,
cool.
and
That's
find
really
like
neat.
gas and food and,
And you
water.
upgrade like your survival perks
Oh,
and
tight. That's cool.
like intuition
Yeah, dude.
and street. So
sick.
it looks great and it's beautiful
in the
too.
trailer. They fucking go to Thunderdome.
They do.
That's so sick.
Fucking Thunderdome.
The
bro.
the acting
Dude,
seems on par too.
Here.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Yes, dude. You get to enter and leave, hopefully.
If you play correctly.
Yeah.
The acting seems
Seems good.
pretty legit, like Rat Bag style. Like I feel like I'm gonna love the characters like I loved Rat Bag
Yeah.
and Shadow of
They
Mordor.
seem like they're gonna be that. And so like something the trailer was long. It was like 2.5 minutes or something. Or like
the one that I watched was
or like 4 minutes.
4:53.
Yeah, it was like fucking long. And they went in and they were like, you're gonna have to like go around the wasteland, helping people, doing shit for people, and then they'll like kind of like you scratch their back, they scratch your back
Yeah.
type situation.
Are we gonna get Master Blaster?
Dude, you know.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Mad Max, fuck you.
I guess it depends when it takes place. Except even though in the movie, the first time he ever goes to what is the name of the fucking city?
What the hell's the name of the city?
Bartertown.
Dude,
Bang!
that was a deep cut.
Bartertown. The first time he goes there is in that movie, so it's not like he would have already been to Bartertown. So I'm assuming it takes place after. Maybe it takes place after Fury Road, which would be fucking cool.
Oh man, Tom Hardy's a babe.
Yeah.
So is Charlize Theron, who's also in Fury Road.
She is something else.
She's like a perfect specimen.
Yeah.
Dude, she watched her mom kill her dad.
Yeah, she gets.
That's so tight.
What?
She's got.
It's tight.
You know,
Yeah, he was an abusive prick, and, she just stabbed him when he was drunk one night to death in South Africa.
Yeah, she's like such a serious babe. You ever seen The Astronaut's Wife?
No.
With her and Johnny Depp?
No.
She's such a babe in that.
She's a babe in that really bad young adult movie, which is a bad movie, but she's a babe in that.
What?
Young adult with...
Oh, the movie's called Young... I thought you were saying
we watched it together. It has Patton Oswalt in it.
She was even a babe in like... was she in Cold Mountain?
She was really good in that.
No.
That was Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, that was Nicole Kidman and fucking
She's kind of a fucking babe too, though.
Renee Zellweger.
Renee Zellweger.
That's a great movie. That is
Salamander. She looks like a fucking salamander now.
Right now, currently. That's a great movie. That's one of my favorite romantic movies.
Comedies?
Don't say it. I know exactly what you're thinking in your mind. He's thinking of SL.
SL.
A romantic comedy.
His favorite romantic comedy.
Romantic comedy and musical.
Why am I fucking in the dark here?
SL.
I don't know why. You're black and white. Ooh.
Whoa, that was good.
Why am I'm like...
That was really good.
This is all going right over my head.
That's okay.
That's fine.
All right, well, we'll move on. That Mad Max gameplay trailer is good. The Witcher 3, that comes out relatively soon, does it not, Nicholas?
Yeah, it's too much gameplay. It's too intense. It's too much for me. I'm not even looking into it because it's too much.
Really? I am. I've never played the Witcher games, but news has it that The Witcher 3 is the perfect place to start. It's a great game to jump into.
Can I get a rundown of what The Witcher is?
It's based on
great. You'll love it.
On a...
Really?
Yeah.
What is it, Swedish? Is it...
yeah, something like that.
Like fantasy series?
Cool.
So there's like...
It's very politically...
mountains of fucking backstory.
Yeah.
That, like, they don't fucking explain to you in the game. Wow. You're just, like, in this world that's existed in these, like, books and, like, whatever for years and years and years. And you just, like, are in this fucking world and there's all these, like, different, like, political agendas that you have to, like, learn about and, like, figure... Yeah, dude.
That's really neat.
It's very politically
really fucking
game.
intense.
It's super intense. But they are saying that The Witcher 3 takes the time to reintroduce fans and it eases you into the story and into the gameplay in a way that 2 never did at all.
2 was a fucking nightmare. I got
and
it.
1
and it was
hardly did.
Yeah.
Like 1 is still like a tough game to just jump into, but they say that they're changing that in 3. I have a quote here from an article Mitch Dyer wrote. So we were aware that there would be a lot of new players coming into the Witcher world to play Wild Hunt, and we worked really hard to make sure that the prologue is inviting to these new players. It unravels kind of slowly, so it allows you to get used to this world and get to know the characters. So we really worked a lot on the prologue to ensure that, even if you know absolutely nothing about the Witcher universe, you can get to know this universe by the end of it.
All right, that's enticing, but want to know what's completely fucking puts a bad taste in my mouth? That they said that game's at least 200 hours. Like, I don't fucking have time to play.
Dude, and then people were whining about day 1, like, DLC.
Well, that's the never-ending fucking...
But it's 200 hours. You may never get to even download that DLC.
And that's my point, is like...
I'll still play it. I'm sure that it's...
have time to fucking...
There's 200 hours worth of gameplay on the disc right now is what they mean.
Right.
The main story is probably not 200 hours.
Is that almost like a month of gameplay?
Yeah.
Of like nonstop.
But like, the thing is, I played triple that in Skyrim.
Speaking of which, I was thinking the other day, if Bethesda announces next gen Skyrim,
I'll rip my shirt off.
I'll be so fucking happy.
I will rip my shirt off.
Yeah, I've been jonesing to play that game.
I know. We should go buy an Xbox 360.
I thought you were thinking about taking over the world or something because you're.
I know.
rubbing your beer like a super villain.
It's been getting thicker, which I've never had like a beard that's like kind of like this,
Yeah.
this like thick and I
Are
don't
you
know.
growing it for like a reason or just because I told you I don't want to shave?
No, I'm so goddamn lazy.
How's it been since you joined the motorcycle gang?
What's up, Jax Teller?
Yeah, seriously. How are the rest of the sons?
What's life like now that? Never mind, spoiler.
What's life
Were you
like?
bummed out when you had to kill Opie? Spoiler.
Did he kill? He didn't kill Opie.
No.
I'm saying Nick did in the show because he looks like a
'cause-
fucking Sam Crow motherfucker. Look at him right now.
Don't a bunch of black dudes kill Opie?
I don't remember.
I don't even know. This show's not good.
That season was so bad.
Yeah, but it was sad because
It doesn't even matter.
oh,
Somehow this fucking burn on me turned into a tangent. How did that fucking happen?
whatever. Steven and I will play The
I'm
Witcher.
just jealous. You look really good. I like it. It's a good look.
Steven's gonna play The Witcher?
I bet you he'd love it.
It might be one of those
Honestly,
things that
it's
you're
gonna be
like,
one of
I'm,
those
like, really
games that
into.
you'll love that game.
That's
I
really
promise.
cool.
you gotta get a console here, there, Steve.
Maybe I'll buy a PS4 this Friday.
Will we buy one?
Yeah, we'll buy 2.
3 PS4s.
Heck yeah.
We all have our own.
I can't wait till I go to high school.
Okay. This could be good. I think it's good, but I also think it's bad in the same respect. Furious 8 was announced. Vin Diesel announced it on stage at CinemaCon. It's releasing April 14th, 2017.
I know, I feel the same way, where
I'm
it's like
very like.
in
I'm
my-
excited because I
Right.
thought it was over,
Yeah.
but I'm sour because I still think it should be.
Yeah. I think it's selfish for us to want more. Furious. I'm trying to say this with a straight face right now because I'm about to lose it. Like I don't know. I just think that for Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor was such.
He was the main character, dude.
That they built an entire franchise around him. And
They did
Vin
start
Diesel.
moving away from Brian O'Connor within the last couple movies, though. It definitely became about Dominic Toretto, and that was in like 5.
Van.
Yeah.
Yeah, Van, not Vin.
It's Van Diesel.
Jean-Claude Van Diesel.
Who I hear now is overweight, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson is considered obese.
Yeah, it's according to his BMI math because he's a fucking brick shithouse. Like,
He's a terrifying person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
is.
rip that BMI.
Yeah. Like, I'm shocked he didn't try to murder the doctor that told him he's obese.
I don't think a doctor told him. I think someone just
The internet told him.
or like an app
web-
on his phone.
web-
Yeah,
empty.
and he just broke his phone.
He's like, oh.
he asked
He has
his
that,
phone.
that new show on HBO, which you have like no interest, but Steve, you might be fucking into it.
The
Yeah.
football show.
Yeah, he plays an agent, a football agent.
He's an ex-NFL star.
Right, that's now an agent.
Cool.
And it's like him trying to like wrestle his clients, and
It basically looks like Gridiron Gang with money.
That's kind of tight.
it almost has like a, I don't want to say it's like kind of like an Entourage vibe, but maybe.
I hate Entourage.
I know you did, but like,
that show was garbage.
but this seems like a. I'm trying to figure out in my head what.
To me, it looks like Mad Men, but now.
Maybe, but
I
like,
really like Mad Men.
but like NFL like agents, but The
Okay.
Rock is like the main character.
It's
Well,
like
is it-
season 8 of One Tree Hill.
Okay. Is it more like? But honestly, is it like Jerry Maguire?
Yes. Okay.
Because honestly, Jerry Maguire is a great fucking movie.
I was just saying that the other day 'cause
Yeah.
it's on Netflix right now.
yeah, it's a great.
Is it?
It's a great
Yeah.
fucking movie.
Oh.
It's fucking awesome.
Plus Kelly Preston in that movie. Ooh.
Wait,
Daddy
what was that?
liked. Ooh. That sexy ghost has possessed me. Ooh. I'm feeling frightened right now.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Continuously.
You have to drive
In a
this
forward
car.
Show me the money.
You have to drive this car or it's going off a cliff.
Okay. Charlie Cox, who plays Daredevil.
You know I loved me some Daredevil.
Okay.
I keep
Yeah.
thinking
So
about
Daredevil
restarting it.
is signed on for season 2. Duh.
Hell yeah.
It will be in 2016.
Okay, so we got to confirm 2016.
Yep.
Yeah, so we don't have to wait till after the Defenders.
Which we like. I think
We
last week we were
weren't sure.
discussing that we
Yes.
didn't know what was going to happen.
We didn't
with
know.
That, yeah.
But not only that, you may see Daredevil in MCU movies
Ooh.
like,
Ooh.
starting after Ant-Man.
Starting after, so he could be in Civil War.
Which would be so tight.
He could be in the Infinity Wars, which is the next like Avengers
Over
movie.
the gauntlets, right?
Yeah, it's over the stones, dude. The Infinity Wars, but it's 2 fucking movies. It's
Really?
part
2
1 and 2.
movies.
Part
2.
1, part 2.
Yeah, Infinity Wars Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, Charlie Cox wants the cameo in Civil War. Spider-Man's already confirmed for a cameo in Civil War.
Oh shit, that would be so fucking tight if Daredevil was in that too.
Yeah. So,
It would just like
bunch of New York
bring
heroes.
bring the like the whole universe together over this very important issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's so weird too because like Spider-Man needs to be in it because he's the face of Marvel.
yeah,
Spider-Man's the face of Marvel.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, that's
Yeah.
the face of Marvel.
he like drove them through the 90s.
Yeah.
He like him and Wolverine drove Marvel through the 90s. Like
Yeah, and they can let that pay
kept them
grow.
relevant.
They're never getting X-Men.
no.
But I'm excited. I think that is some of the best Marvel. Daredevil. I think it's just some of the best Marvel.
Real quick, I hate to go on a side note. It's not really a side note because it has to do with what we're talking about with Marvel. But what was the first Marvel movie?
Iron Man. Well,
For the MCU?
MCU.
Iron Man.
It was Iron Man.
Yeah.
Did Marvel attempt to make any movies as a studio prior, like in the 80s? I'm pretty sure they did one in the 80s.
Did they?
Yeah, and it was like very poorly received.
who did Hulk? Edward Norton Hulk.
That was I think it was Marvel.
It wasn't Marvel studio. They didn't have a studio. It was a Marvel movie, but it wasn't Marvel Studios. It was before they created the studio.
Oh, that's what it was then. Okay.
They were still like putting their name on the movies, but it wasn't Marvel Studios.
Okay.
And Iron Man was the first one where they made where they started their plan. Like this whole plan was like,
Okay.
we're gonna make a film studio that makes these movies right for the fans and like all this thing
Okay.
and has this overlying arc and blah 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 blah. That was like after they got absorbed by Disney. I think
No.
or no.
No, it was
that.
before.
It was
They
before.
only, I mean, in the scheme of things, recently were absorbed by
Right,
Disney.
it was like it
Last
was
like 2 or 3 years.
yeah.
3 or 4.
I think it was during phase 1, like in the middle of phase
Yeah.
1. Because people are like, what the fuck is going to happen? We have all these good movies. Is Mickey Mouse going to pop up? Because that's the internet's voice. Is like,
Disney's a fantastic company.
Yeah, I know.
They're
but like
doing-
everyone's immediately goes to like, oh, sweet. Now Mickey Mouse is going to be in my fucking Marvel movie. Why?
Disney has made some great movies on their own
Yeah.
without Marvel.
Yeah.
What's the
Without
thing people need to realize about Disney is that they're there to make money.
Yeah.
And they realize that, like, Disney's
That
very
face
smart.
was so dickheaded.
Well, no, they're there to make money because look at it. Like Disney, literally, they're not doing like Disney presents Marvel.
Right.
Disney's like,
Yeah.
cool. Marvel's been doing it. They're gonna make us money. Awesome. So we can keep making like weird kid movies.
Actually, come to think of it, I don't know where I've seen the Disney logo on these. Where
you
is
haven't.
it?
You don't.
They don't put it on it?
Because Marvel and Lucasfilm, they're acting as subsidiaries of Disney. It's not Disney's Marvel. It's not Disney's Star Wars.
No,
It's,
they
just
just
like-
own it.
they just own it. They own the rights.
If you go in and look at what Disney owns, you would fucking floor you. They own fucking everything.
I think
Do they own me?
I want to say
Probably,
they
in
own a
some way.
slice. I want to say they own a slice of like Coca-Cola and like
Yeah.
Raisin Bran and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like Disney's just like as a
They
parent
should own
company.
Coca-Cola. Fuck Pepsi. As I drink a Pepsi product. Right?
Mountain Dew's Pepsi.
Baja Blast is back.
Yeah.
Good news.
Sidebar.
Sponsorship.
But anyway,
How sick.
That'd be so sick.
Unlimited Baja.
I would just dump it on my head the entire episode like this.
that'd be so sticky.
Lap it up.
Okay. So I don't think this is good news because I care. It's just funny to me. H1Z1 is getting female character models. Because they weren't there before.
That's what I'm getting
What's it
at.
for?
H1Z1, it's like a zombie game.
Oh, okay.
Zombie game on PC.
Were they
Which, in theory, they're supposed to be making a port for
They are, yes.
PlayStation
Yep.
were they just pulling the whole like it's too hard to make female characters?
that you learned about last week.
Yeah.
Steve's learning. That's what I've like totally noticed since you.
Yeah, your knowledge is...
Your knowledge is just like,
Yeah.
which I mean, you've always been really good at absorbing shit, which is why I call you
'cause I'm
like
autistic.
the pop culture Rain Man.
Yeah.
Like, but your like knowledge of this shit that you normally.
Yeah, like you come to us and tell us things that we haven't heard
Yeah,
yet.
you're like, have you guys seen this?
Well, I started to like subscribing to this shit. Like,
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like because I'm just like, I just like know.
You hear that, guys? He's devoted to you. He
Yeah, I'm
wants-
trying to make sure I know what I'm talking about. You know, like.
You're the best.
Another thing that girls finally get is DC and Mattel action figures.
What do you mean?
DC and Mattel are partnering together to launch a DC line of action figures that is, quote, for girls.
Why can't just all action figures be for girls?
I think that they're supposed to be more appealing to girls. Actually, they're real cool looking. Like
Are they just female
designs.
characters?
It is, but it's more in the vein of like Babs Tarr style artwork.
That's sick.
Right, like that's cool.
Because I love her Batgirl.
I love all of her stuff. Her Usagi is great.
It's tight.
But it's stuff like that. Like conceptually, it's closer to like Babs Tarr.
Neat.
Like, but as action figures, that's like shit I would collect, but not just because I'm a girl.
Right, because you like
I collect
style.
regular figures.
I don't know if you can see those on the camera, but
I don't know. Probably not. We have some great ones though,
I know.
and they're I don't even know whose it anymore.
Oh, I could tell you.
Could you? Because those are mine.
Yeah. Oh, you couldn't tell whose is whose. Those are mine.
I just know those ones are mine because they're a fan fave. Anyway, so that's nice. And then Steven and I were talking earlier. FBI Detective Walter Skinner has been confirmed for X-Files. So,
which I'm hyped about because Assistant Director Skinner is back in the mix.
it's like they're just bringing all the fucking characters.
Yeah.
Which is tight.
Skinner always had Fox and always had Mulder and Scully's back.
Always
did. Well, there was that episode, spoiler alert, where Skinner was framed for that murder and he didn't do it, and Mulder and Scully worked their hardest to clear him.
It turned out it was really a robot that did it.
The goddamn smoking man had a hand in it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he put his fingers in all sorts of pots. He's got his fingers in all sorts of pots.
The fucking smoking man. Fuck him.
The NBC, is it NBC that's doing it?
Yeah, Fox isn't doing it this time around, right?
I don't think so.
NBC.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever is making it, released like a promo for like the year, and Mulder and Scully are in the promo.
Yo, Gillian Anderson.
She is.
My God.
She is attractive.
I think she's about as attractive as Carrie Fisher.
Wow, you said something like this like a little while ago too.
About Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, and I was literally looking.
No, because I think Rosario Dawson's pretty. I just don't think she's as hot as you guys are.
Pretty goddamn beautiful.
I don't think she's as hot as you guys do. I would rather make out with the girl from iZombie.
Okay,
I might too.
Yeah, you know what? I'd probably give her a kiss on the forehead and save my lips for Rosario.
Steven does prefer
It's true.
Rosario.
women, ethnic women, of all. He likes them from all over the globe. It doesn't matter where, as long as it's not from America.
I'm a global lover.
Anyway, we'll move on to the bad. We're moving on.
You fucking got me last
I
week.
deserve that. I deserve that.
The bad.
Charlie Hunnam got me.
You two are so happy.
It's my best pal. Okay. Everyone knows Hideo Kojima left Konami. That's a tongue twister.
Say it 10 times.
Hideo Kojima left Konami. Hideo Kojima. Oh, I can't do it.
You could have done it. You had it.
Hideo Kojima left Konami. Hideo Kojima left Konami. Hideo Kojima left Konami. Hideo Kojima left Konami. Hideo Kojima left Konami.
Did Konami do? Honestly, did they do that game
Yes.
where you're like a cop and you're like, oh, you push that button and Time Crisis. Konami did Time Crisis, correct? Am I right?
They might have.
Yeah.
They
Can we
might
look that
have.
up? Can we get a fact check?
Where'd they go? And you step
It's not
up.
spelled weird.
No, just Time Crisis.
Namco.
That's Namco. Okay. More like Damco.
Damn.
Great game.
Okay. Anyway, so when he left, people were worried about two things. Metal Gear Solid.
I honestly, when you just said when he left, I was about to ask you, what are you talking about? Because I forgot that we were talking about Hideo Kojima left Konami.
People were concerned about two things. Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain?
And PT Silent Hills.
Why is it called PT?
That's just the name of the demo. When
that was the name of the demo.
Elusive. So
the game is called Silent Hills.
Yeah, we've all been referring to it as PT Silent Hills, though.
Okay.
It's Silent Hills. Is the game.
And the other one is Phantom Pains for.
It's Metal Gear Solid 5. Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain
is the title.
So it's a video game about fibromyalgia.
Well, Snake loses his arm and he has a robot arm.
Like restless arm leg syndrome.
Well, he has a robot arm.
I have restless leg syndrome.
What is this? Continue. I got a thing.
Careful. Don't fuck with things. You're removing a lot of wood. It's
fine. Continue.
Okay. So people were really concerned. Kojima said, "It's cool. I'm finishing Metal Gear Solid." Never mentioned Silent Hills.
Really?
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. Like, and then Konami was like, "We'll get there. Like, we'll talk to you guys about it at some point."
Yeah, but he's still doing Phantom Pain. Like, pay attention to Metal Gear and then don't ask us questions about Silent Hills.
Yesterday in the car on the way up to Boston, I was like,
the internet started kind of.
No, you and I was like, you know what? I wonder if Silent Hills is going to be at E3 at all.
Oh yeah.
And then 2 hours later, the internet starts going a little wild because the distribution date or something for PT, the demo expires on 4/29. So April 29th. It's getting taken down from the PlayStation Store. So people are like, well, what the fuck? Like, freaking out. And then this fucking tweet comes out from Matt Hackney that says, quote, "It's not going to happen, and that breaks my greasy heart," end quote, Guillermo del Toro on #Silent Hills. But apparently, according to this article by Seth Macy on IGN, that tweet was not about Silent Hills not happening. It was about working with Kojima. So people are like, it's over, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the whole thing is so convoluted, and Konami just has to come out and tell people what the fuck is going on.
Right. During a question and answer Hideo Kojima
Try it again. Try it again.
During a question and answer session last night with fans at the San Francisco International Film Festival, the director commented on his involvement with the project, saying he and Hideo Kojima will no longer be working together on the game. One fan in attendance tweeted out a statement made by Del Toro during last night's panel. And that was it.
That was the tweet.
But now people are like freaking out thinking that was him saying Silent Hills isn't happening. And I don't, from my interpretation of this article, that's not.
Well, let's get real. I doubt they're going to sink a franchise like that. How much money and time have they put into developing the game so far?
Right.
They're not going to completely get rid of it. They wouldn't scrap it. If he left, if Hideo Nomo really left Konami, then they're just going to like put in like they'll get someone else. I mean, he's already laid the groundwork for it. So what? He's not going to be like that involved in it. I mean, I don't think people are overreacting. Like,
welcome to fucking video game.
I know it's just weird though. Like, why? Like, are these people not like looking at it from they're not looking at it from a business standpoint?
No,
like a company's literally not going to sink tens of millions of dollars in the development of a game just to be like, yeah, you know what, we're done. Not gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
So my thought on
it'll probably come out. It'll probably suck ass.
Probably.
It's probably honestly. They'll push it forward. This Hideo guy's not there anymore, so it's probably just gonna be awful. But
is Guillermo del Toro still on? You know
as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Now here's my thought: is they pull it from the store. They're
reworking it.
Well, no, they're causing kind of like the forced attention on themselves.
Yeah, like the interview.
Right. All these people are freaking out. What the fuck is going on? Then E3, they make they have
like a second part.
Right. Either a
That'd be cool.
Either a part 2 to which would be actually fucking genius. Or they have like a full blown trailer, like with some gameplay in it or something.
Or like and Norman Reedus presents it or something. Cool
right.
Like that.
Maybe he comes out and is like, you know, everyone's been freaking out about this, but like, check this out. Like, and they play like a full blown trailer that maybe not gives away, but it sheds some light on maybe what the story is.
Konami usually goes during Sony, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll probably be during Sony, if at all.
That's cool.
At all. I mean, They probably have something Metal Gear related, right?
Oh fuck yeah! I guarantee there will be
So they'll be
a
there.
15-minute long Metal Gear like insane opera. Like it'll be fucking insane. Do you remember the first Phantom Pain trailer that they showed? And like people had no idea what the fucking game was until the end when Metal Gear came on the screen, because it was like 10 minutes of just like these wild visuals of like a flaming whale, and then like dude, it was fucking insane. Like, and like it was like this whale thing jumping out of the water, and then there was like the flaming horses like running through the like whatever, these like helicopters crashing and all this shit, and then at the end it was just like Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, and people were like,
is this Metal Gear or is this Just Cause?
Yeah, it could be like
Just Cause
anything.
was sick.
Just Cause 3 is coming in.
The
box art.
Box art just came out.
Really?
Yeah, the gameplay teasers.
I almost called it album artwork.
I heard you. I think that game's like close to done, right?
I think it's coming soon.
It's like gold, right?
Yeah, that's the same studio that's making the Mad Max game.
Cool.
Okay. This is bad. I think it's bad. First of all, I think it's bad that the idea is happening, but then this is bad casting, I think. Daniel Radcliffe has been confirmed for the BBC Grand Theft Auto drama.
Wingardium Levioso.
Exactly. And I stole all your money, bitch.
What the fuck just happened to my whole life?
Yeah, BBC is making
is making Grand Theft Auto with Daniel Radcliffe.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, governor, can I please borrow your car so I can go over to the store and get a pack of smokes?"
That wasn't a question.
He pulls out a gun.
I
He's gonna bang this hole in the
Harry
back of
Potter is gonna.
All right, I think
cars.
what we're doing right now, though, like I have to play the devil's advocate here and kind of be like, all right, now that we've been real life internet trolls being like, Harry Potter's gonna be Grand Theft Auto, like, I still think that is probably not a good idea. like not being a troll about it, but
he's a really good actor though.
I actually don't find him to be a good actor. Every other movie I've ever seen him in, other than Harry Potter, has been bad.
Really, you see horns?
Yeah, I didn't like Horns.
You didn't like that?
No, and I fucking hated Woman in Black. That movie's garbage.
You really didn't like Horns?
No.
I thought that was a really good movie.
I don't like his acting. I actually think he's the worst part about Harry Potter. Ron Weasley for the win.
I think J.K. Rowling's the worst thing about Harry Potter.
She's a money thirsty.
Okay. So, no, being real life internet troll aside, I just don't really see it. It's just like,
I don't know why we need a Grand Theft Auto drama.
Right.
The thing that a show about it, it's weird.
The thing that's great about Grand Theft Auto is it's so over the top and unrealistic, which is why it belongs as a video game. Like,
can't do it on a show. You
right.
Can't, like,
yeah.
How it's going to go to a drama format.
The fun of Grand Theft Auto is when you are physically, like...
running over a prostitute's head.
A British version of it, too?
Yeah, it'd be really dry. It's just...
It's going to be like Mr. Bean in the Monty Python being like...
That's Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, just doing like stupid things. And
that's as he's driving over a prostitute.
And then, like,
all right, now I'm imagining it's like Rat Race, the movie.
Then like Wallace and Gromit come out of nowhere.
Oh, I love that. I love Wallace and Gromit. That's a Joey.
Let's go get some cheese.
Hello, Gromit. Let's go get some cheese.
Like, why are they so about cheese?
The fucking trousers. That show's so sick. It's like my childhood.
What was that movie we were talking about last week? It was that Nathan Lane movie, Mousetrap.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, it's not Mousetrap. Mouse Hunt.
Something like that, only British. Honestly, I bet this new drama is gonna be a lot like the GTA drama is probably gonna be a lot like the Birdcage.
Swallow.
That's why I said it, just for that reaction. Right?
For the spit take. All right, keep moving.
Okay, so I don't know if you've heard any of this, Nick, but I was reading this IGN article by Matt Fowler, the wrestling wrap-up, because Extreme Rules is tonight.
Yeah, Sunday.
Couple things. Did you know Daniel Bryan is out for health concerns?
Is he?
Yes.
He's wrestling tonight, though.
No, he is not. He's pulled from tonight's match.
So who's wrestling?
I don't know. Brian is undergoing Brian is undergoing diagnostic testing to see if he can defend his title at Extreme Rules, and he was pulled off the European tour.
Yikes.
Yeah. Also, the curb stomp.
Yeah.
Banned.
Why?
I don't know. He probably hurt someone.
Who cares? That's the fucking best move they got.
Yeah, it's done.
What the fuck? First the fucking Razor's Edge. Now
that goes the way of the buffalo.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
So what is he gonna do now?
Razor's Edge, tuck your chin.
Yeah, tuck your goddamn chin or lose your neck.
I'm gonna kill you.
It looks like he's doing sort of like.
Is he moshing?
It looks like he's bending. He's like bending their necks backwards.
It looks just like
Let me see.
Seth Dean Ambrose's
A DDT?
DDT. It's like the same thing.
Dude, that is the same thing. What are they calling it?
I don't know. This guy said, quote, sideways pill. No, wait. Sorry. What does he call it? He calls it something stupid. No offense, Matt Fowler.
Well, is he called, or is that what they're calling it?
No, he called it. He made up. I can't find it.
The curb stomp was so sick. And they had so many fucking good
he
ones.
called it a forward flapjack fart wheel.
Fart wheel?
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on that one.
It's a mouthful.
Taz also quit TNA.
Is he going to WWE?
I don't know. He just quit TNA.
Taz alive?
He's very fat. Last I saw.
He has a podcast that's like pretty.
Is it him just yelling?
Hey, it's me, Taz.
Paige is taking time off.
Why?
I don't know. I bet you she's pregnant.
She's like, trying to raise a family.
With
With who? Who's she?
hopefully Baron Corbin.
I don't think they're.
Such hot goth babies.
Chris Masters.
You're just like naming wrestlers that you know exist.
Gave her the master lock.
Yeah.
That's all the interesting stuff. There's other stuff like quote, Ryback attacks food. Ryback like fought someone in a hot dog suit.
Recently?
Yeah.
Why are they doing that to him?
He's a monster.
Yeah, like, and he's like
because his fucking line is "feed me more."
Right, I understand.
Dude, wrestling fans eat that shit up.
I know, but he has gotten better in the ring, and
he hasn't killed anyone yet. Surprising.
No.
But
he's frightening.
He is a frightening human.
He hurts people, though, is the thing.
That's what
he's injured
some
a couple people.
Really?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's all up in the air.
Anyway, apparently so did Seth Rollins.
Yeah, and that's why he's not doing his fucking sick move, and now he's got some fucking pussy move that sucks ass.
Okay. Ugly.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yeah. I have one thing in ugly, and then we have a questionable subject. We talked a while ago about an Oculus project where they were putting people in coffins, and like the game was that like you had to find like.
Do you know what the Oculus Rift is?
No.
Okay, so
it's like
VR headsets,
virtual reality headsets.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
are like a real deal. So the Oculus Rift is one of the big contenders, and like
it's like
Morpheus
one of the biggest ones.
Like,
I think Oculus is like right now lead contender.
Yeah, Oculus or Morpheus are like the two that are like.
I even still think Oculus is further along, right? It's been at every convention we've been at.
It's better than Virtual Boy, is what you're telling me.
Right.
Steven, I'm going to go ahead and tell you something about the Virtual Boy.
It only came
Flop.
It only came in red, and you had to be in your closet to play it.
Yeah, and it was actually hurting people.
Yeah.
So, Steve, they came out with this game that, like, you lay in a coffin, and what you see on the headset is just, like, what you could see if you were laying in a coffin. And there's, like, a crude map drawn on the coffin, and you have to communicate to your friend how to find you.
Because you have a cell phone.
Oh, that's scary.
Right.
Dude, I'm not.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do it.
Now they're doing crazier, scarier things.
But you're like, but you're literally like, you have to sit in a coffin.
They have you laying, but it's an open-faced coffin. But still, like that's how they were doing like demo tests and stuff.
You could just take the thing off though, right?
You could.
You could theoretically.
You could be a bitch and take it off.
But then now there's
call me
this
a
thing,
bitch.
and I think this is far scarier. Project Elysium, like the bad movie that Matt Damon was in with Jodie Foster,
Matt Damon.
which is quote a personalized VR afterlife experience, reuniting people with loved ones who have passed on.
See, this is gonna turn into like this is the start of a weird sci-fi movie where people like go to these like
This is a Black Mirror episode.
yeah, where people like go to these like bars where they just like jack in or something and just like are living in these virtual worlds
VR'd with
like,
their like dead husband. or
yeah,
something.
and like don't leave and end up becoming like shut-ins.
This is literally a Black Mirror episode. It's with the girl who plays Peggy Carter.
This is also just the premise of Minority Report. Essentially,
Is
like,
it?
he did that. Like in that movie, he like literally plugged himself in because his family had died.
Right.
And he just like interacted with his wife and everything like that.
It's so funny. We were at Walmart like a couple weeks ago, and that movie was like $5, and I was standing there trying to remember what the fucking movie was about.
tight.
All I remember is they were like using like air computers with their hands, like tweet, 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 tweet.
That email, I don't like that.
I don't like that email. Throw it
In the garbage.
Yeah, there's the garbage. Shoot, shoot the J.
I just think that this is like too much. It's like I can't handle something like that. I think people like it's terribly sad. If you died, I would be distraught. Steven would have to like pull me out of bed once he was able to get him.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's not go ahead of ourselves here.
And we would probably rot. But
Get bed sores.
I wouldn't want to.
I already have those.
I wouldn't want to interact with you that way because I feel like it would taint the living memory. You know, not gonna mean.
Yeah, what I mean.
Okay.
It's just weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like what Oculus is coming to.
Well,
I went from appreciating it when I could go like diving with sharks that like try to attack me, and that's
and you're like, but
spooky.
I'm
It's
not
like,
really gonna die.
yeah. To now you're doing weird things.
Now they're asking you for some of your blood.
Yeah.
Before you plug in.
I did see some cool new blood tests online where like it's like a clip-on thing, almost like an EKG, and it like just kind of gives you like a hickey almost, but like you would probably do it on your ribs. So it brings all the blood
You
to
get
your
hickeys
surface,
on your ribs?
and it like tests your blood for different things. So it doesn't involve a needle or anything. It doesn't prick you.
It just literally sucks blood through your skin pores. is what
No,
you're
it just
getting
like brings it to the surface, and it's able to like.
I don't like that.
I
It
think
gives
it's
you
kinda cool.
bruises.
Yeah,
It bruises you.
Like, people are doing that fucking thing to look like Kylie Jenner. That's like just
Yeah,
as.
I was
weird.
gonna bring that up earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was on your around the web of like look
No,
at these fucking morons that
it's
are
not.
like sucking their lips.
I mean, it could be. It's fucking idiots.
Yeah. I honestly would love to do that for a video. Me and you doing it, Steve.
I
No.
can't do because of work. Like I can't go to work like that.
Dude, it only lasts
It
for a little
lasts
bit.
for like a couple hours.
For me, I'd probably last like
Dude,
days.
it would be so funny. Why can't you go to work like that?
Just say you had an allergic reaction to like.
Shellfish.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of scallops last night. I didn't even know how. I didn't
Maybe
know how.
we'll do it.
right.
How do you do it?
You like suck on
You
something.
grab a candle and you just suck on it, or I can use that glass. I can do it with that glass right now.
Don't do it on air.
We're gonna
because we
do
have
it.
things to talk about. Okay, this is. We need to talk about this. I'm sure we all have somewhat differing opinions. Suicide Squad Joker was revealed. Awkward moment of silence. I'll go first. You'll go first?
You go first.
I think it's garbage. I think he looks terrible. I think that the entire concept of the I guess for lack of a better terminology, the DC universe, cinematic universe is terrible. This it's like they turned the New 52 into a bunch of movies and everyone hated the New 52. So why would they do that? Why wouldn't they just go back to vintage? That's what makes Marvel so great, is that they just stick true to their characters' origins and designs, and if they take liberties, it's for something that's aesthetically pleasing. They don't make Lex Luthor a young boy who's like a crust punk orphan. They don't.
Played by Jesse Eisenberg, right?
Yeah, nonetheless. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg
They have
is Lex Luthor.
They have
Will Smith is
Jared
dead.
Leto looking like one of the crazy people from Borderlands, or someone you see on the Sunset Strip living in a cardboard box.
He's wearing
Los
like a
Angeles.
purple latex glove. Like his hair looks cool, and like I don't know.
What's up with his like rotten teeth?
Dude, they're fucking fronts. He has like silver fronts.
The tops don't look like that.
They're not, no, that's the whole point, dude. It's not silver teeth. It's rotten teeth. If you look into it, they gave him like a weird like.
They're like veiny,
like rotten teeth. Like he's been doing meth. Like the Joker's just been.
He
smoking
might
meth.
be doing meth.
He does have a latex glove.
Shooting dope.
I would shoot dope.
It's weird. I don't know.
It's like he's doing drugs, but he's trying to be somewhat safe about it.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even really like DC.
But the thing is, Batman is one of the greatest stories ever told.
Yeah, Batman's tight, but look what they're doing.
Yeah, they're fucking ruining it.
The Batman Superman trailer. Shit's wild. Like wildly bad. Like I don't get it. Like it's just like I recently watched Man of Steel like a month ago.
So
It's a bad movie.
It was fucking garbage. It was a garbage movie.
Yeah.
What
do you think about the Joker?
I don't like it. I really like it came out and I really sat there and I didn't like immediately just like rush out my like the first thing that came to my head when I saw it. I like wanted to sit there and like really look at it and like think about what they could be doing or why they chose this. And like honestly, I kept coming up with nothing. It's just bad.
There are like bits and pieces that like could be cool, like of the tattoos, which are fucking cheesy and lame. And I said to you at breakfast the other day, it's like they're taking the easy road out and turning these fucking villains who are smart, fucking conceptually intense, deep, philosophically like created villains, and they're turning them into like tattooed delinquents.
Yeah.
And they're like filling in this fucking stereotype of like
the Joker is the most violent, sadistic, like psychotic villain ever created in any sort of medium, really. Like
he just looks like a shitty punk kid.
And it's just like the way they did that. Like no other comic book or even like comic company or anything ever made a character like him, who literally will kill people for the fun of it.
Well, yeah, that's like the whole the hardest like part for like Batman with the Joker is that he literally has no idea what the Joker's going to do ever, like because he doesn't have a pattern, he doesn't have he does what he wants when he wants. He is anarchy, like not to like there is a villain anarchy that like, but like the Joker like
how Batman's prepared for literally everything but the Joker,
right?
Like
you can't.
You can't.
And the design, I mean, obviously we haven't seen the character, but the design of the character does not lead me to believe that he is an intelligent, like mastermind.
Yeah,
like,
he's not scary.
He just looks like a fucking
He looks like a
shithead.
junkie.
Yeah, he looks like a shithead.
And like junkies are easily broken. You throw them in a fucking room without drugs, they're done.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Weird.
Like he looks weak. He's not intimidating. And this is no reflection on Jared Leto whatsoever. I think he can still knock this role out of the park.
Right, exactly. Like Jared Leto's a fucking great actor.
He's a phenomenal actor.
He could do some.
He does junkie really well.
Yeah, like this could be a very good Joker. Like
I just hate the design.
I just don't like the design.
Yeah.
I didn't like the design of Dark Knight.
Yeah,
because he's like a human, but just like a plain.
My Joker will always be Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
will always be my Joker.
That's so funny.
It's just that. Like, he
is the Heath Ledger Joker. It was very good. His performance was great.
Yeah, it's
and
a very different Joker though. Right, it's not like Jack Nicholson played OG Joker.
Right, he played this
to a T. To a T.
He played the same Joker that Mark Hamill voices. That
like Heath Ledger's was. It was very human. It was very this guy. He
paints his face in the morning.
Right. Yeah, like he gets up and is like...
Because there is a scene where he doesn't have face paint on, which bothered me.
Yeah.
But that's a story for a different day.
But it was very like yeah, the Joker's smart and stuff, but there wasn't enough of him being that spontaneous, like, you know what, this is actually boring me, fuck this, and like I'm just gonna kill you and go do something else because this, like, honestly isn't really getting like my kicks, like which is like what
instead he was like burning money to like prove like a government point,
like
which,
it was a little too like plotting and a little too like
which like Batman animated series Joker had like a throne on a pile of cash and 2 pet hyenas.
Yeah,
He wouldn't burn money.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. It was so weird. He was like, he basically was just like, he was just Ra's al Ghul again.
Right. It was. Yeah.
Like they
He
basically
was.
just made the Joker Ra's al Ghul,
But like
again.
had like a different MO. Like yeah.
But no, but still like wanted to like bring down like the jewel of the jewel of like the country. It's like Gotham, like the symbol of like capitalism and all this other stuff.
The Joker really wouldn't give a shit about that.
That's
it was more sport to him.
Yeah, it was just weird.
And that once again, that's nothing to say of Heath Ledger's performance.
Yeah,
Because he did a great job.
He did a great job. I mean, Heath Ledger didn't write that fucking role.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, I don't think I'm gonna like Jared Leto's Joker, just like I wasn't fond of Heath Ledger's Joker, but that says nothing of the actor's performance. Heath Ledger gave a phenomenal performance.
Yeah, out of the park.
He literally acted that role to his grave.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And like Jared Leto probably will fucking hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
Like the dude is good.
I think that movie's gonna be garbage.
Yeah.
With the way he looks already, with fucking Will Smith is Deadshot.
Now, like, what are the rest of these guys gonna fucking look like? Like, what is Killer Croc gonna look like, and what is Harley Quinn gonna look like?
Killer Croc's just gonna be that guy from Ripley's Believe It or Not who tattooed his skin to look like an alligator.
Dude, I swear to fucking
like
God.
might.
Dude, if
Like a freak
they
show
make
thing?
it like a body mod guy who's just like big and hulking, and like,
only thing I can
I'll
say,
fucking freak out. I'll kill myself.
That's what's gonna happen.
it's
Dude,
probably gonna be like that.
Honestly, if they did this with the Joker, it's probably gonna be some dude who has like dermal implants,
Right.
filed his teeth, and
Yeah.
tattooed himself green.
And I'll
They
fucking
should have just hired that guy instead of hiring Mr. Echo.
yeah, I know, and I'll fucking shoot myself with a gun.
The one thing I can say to the Joker design is that it reminds me of Batman Beyond
Yeah,
with like the Joker gang.
yeah.
Once the Joker's dead already.
Yeah, and also like the covered in tattoos thing is like very was that Frank Miller All-Star Batman and Robin?
Yeah, but
But the tattooed Joker in that he
has cool
like,
tattoos.
Yeah, he had like
Not Juggalo tattoos.
like
Oh my God, you're right.
he has a Juggalo tattoo.
he straight up has Juggalo tattoos. But
They were probably looking on the internet and found a thing of
They
ITP.
googled like clown
Yeah,
tattoo.
and they're like, wow, well, I mean, this is a wicked looking clown. We might as well. I mean, this is a wicked looking clown. We should.
oh god.
He looks like he comes from some sort of dark carnival. We should probably throw him on there.
Yeah, with this whole thing, like the internet is annoying me with this Joker thing. Like, yes, the design is not good.
It's terrible.
Like, but I don't need like BuzzFeed like 7 things that suck about the new Joker. Like, fuck you.
I
Like,
love and hate BuzzFeed.
right. You know what I mean?
catalog. What it says about your boyfriend if he likes the new Joker?
Yeah, like,
How the new Joker is misogynistic.
yeah, like. It's just
How
fucking.
the new Joker caused the earthquake in Nepal.
Yeah,
That's
like,
an insensitive joke.
Yeah,
That
was that
maybe crossed the
was
line.
that crossing
Too
the line?
soon. Too soon.
this is me taking the cans off. I'm done. Like, no, I'm just
Yeah, it's just the internet.
But yeah, this Joker, I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
just like the way the internet handled it. Obviously, is just frustrating and fucking stupid. And like,
But back to it. What's the analysis of the Joker reveal? Good, bad, or ugly? Steve?
Ugly.
Nick?
yeah,
Ugly. Confirmed ugly.
yeah, it's not good.
Okay, tattoos reminds me of our Around the Web for the week.
Okay,
That was a good segue.
was good.
So, another article on IGN, once again by Seth Macy, my dude. The headline, digital tattoos could let you control devices with your mind.
Where's this going? Where are they going with this?
Okay, New Scientist has a report of a team at the University of Illinois has created a flexible electronic skin that conforms to the body and can monitor the brain's electrical activity. The tiny EEG can monitor brain activity for up to 2 weeks before falling off, so it's more temporary. But
Whoa.
people put it on and then with their minds can spell words on a screen. So they're working on like putting like an implant almost that can control devices.
But they're making it look like tattoos.
Well, it's like a skin, so I'm
Can
sure.
you make it
I'm
look
sure
like
the
an
one,
8-ball with a dragon wrapped around it,
or like the
fucking a
Joker
knife?
Juggalo tattoo. I wonder if I can get damaged across my forehead.
Maybe, and then you can write things on a tablet.
There was a funny
I'll get a barbed wire around my arm and I can control my iPhone just by flexing. Let me answer this phone call real quick.
It's like Morse code.
Yeah, exactly. Let me get this Hawaiian girl to just dance, and it'll work my toaster.
Petunia from fucking Pete and Pete. That was a good one.
That was
Deep
good.
cut, dude.
Where was I going? I was about to say something. Which also reminds me of another on the web that I could have said, but I didn't have it written down, so I forgot about it. I watched a funny YouTube video making fun of the Joker design this morning, and it was like a cartoon video of the Joker going in to get tattoos. Everyone should check it out. It's funny. It's actually
good.
I actually chuckled. It's kind of stupid because it's like, I don't know, but it's some of those things made me laugh. They're like, yeah, can you put like damaged across my forehead because I'm like damaged on the inside, but can you make it like cursive because it's like ironically funny?
Oh my god.
It was kind of funny.
Was it ironically funny?
Somewhat.
I forgot he had damage tattoo on his
Yeah,
forehead.
dude, he has damaged tattoo.
And then he has his own smile on his arm, and we assume the word smile is written down his ribs, and then the ha
It
ha
like
ha
looked
is-
like an S and maybe an M, and then it like, dude, it's just fucking bad.
And then the ICP logo, like right here.
The Wicked
And
Clown.
the Wicked Clown. Great Malenko.
Literally, he has like the Great
You are the
Malenko
Great
on his
Malenko.
chest.
Dude,
but-
you kind of look like the Great Malenko.
Thanks, dude. I'm gonna have you run over my head after this is done with my own car.
Okay, so people keep saying that the ha 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 looks like the Killing Joke, but I think it looks more like Arkham Asylum ha ha ha.
Either way.
I was about to say smile. What do you think? So what do you think his belly rocker says?
I don't want to know.
Probably says purple drink.
It's so bad. All of it is. It's just.
Dude,
not
upon
good.
further looking, it looks like he is rocking some silver fronts.
That's
He
what
is-
I'm saying,
I
bro.
thought they were rotten teeth, but looking at this
But look at
close
the
up,
top. They look different from the bottom.
I think he's got bottom fronts that are silver, and the top are like.
He's got those ones that fucking Chris Brown is rocking in that video that like it's like the outsides.
I fucking
Oh,
hate
okay.
Chris Brown.
I do too, but
That's
I'm just
a
saying.
Juggalo tattoo.
Yeah.
And that definitely says smile.
I thought we were over talking about him.
You know what comes out this week that's hopefully a saving grace for
Are
all
you
this?
doing the coming out this week? Are we done with Around the Web?
Yeah, that was it, the tattoo.
It was. It's sick and scary.
But this week, hopefully, which will erase the sour taste of Joker from my mouth, Avengers Age of Ultron.
That's the first.
Yeah.
May 1st.
Ooh. You know I'm getting a large popcorn butter.
That's like that's all Steven's excited about is getting popcorn.
With butter.
Remember when you used to just go see these movies with us just to come?
Yeah.
And like keep us company, and now it's like with purpose?
Yeah, now it's my job. No, it's fun. I actually really I enjoy Marvel. You guys know
Yeah.
that. There's certain characters who I like.
You know I like Marvel.
Certain characters who I like.
Namor,
Yeah. Submariner, my dude.
which apparently you'll never see on the big screen.
Yeah, I don't get that. Can we make a campaign? I'm gonna do like a crowdfund thing or GoFundMe. Or I'm just
GoFundMe to get a petition made.
be like, listen.
Didn't someone make some really crappy version of a Submariner?
Actually, you know what? I'll create one. You can quote me on this. I'll create a Namor movie if someone can
Fund you?
Fund it. I'll do it.
What's your budget?
I don't know. We'll go with,
$360 million.
no. Yeah, I'll shoot it for $10,000.
10 grand is.
It's a lot of cash.
Yeah, I can shoot it for $10,000, dude.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be
Who's gonna
Neymar.
start that?
I hit the gym.
Actually, we have friends who like probably could kill that role.
Well, I mean, I could do it, and then I'd have Sean Simpson film me.
And edit your gut.
No, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna work on my fitness. That's what I'm saying,
I'll
dude.
work on my fitness.
Is the
Also-
gym membership included in the
Yeah,
budget?
that's part of the budget. So I'm actually gonna have to
So when
allocate
you like
$10 a
when you
month.
go on the GoFundMe and you like look at the pie chart of where the funds are going,
Gym
it's like,
membership.
10% is for the gym membership.
I'm serious. I'll do this.
All right, Steve.
Are you kidding me?
are you kidding me?
I was once told I have a swimmer's physique.
Well,
This is also when I was 13.
I don't even think then.
Yeah, dude, I was svelte.
Svelte?
Streamline. I had a killer bottom. I was like, your boy was ripped.
I did too.
And then I found
Ripped?
out about chocolate milk and Coke and pizza.
When we started dating, I was a minuscule little babe. Tiny little babe.
Oh my god, say goodbye, Shauna.
Bye, Shauna.